Welcome back to day 20. Sorry, I missed a couple of days, but we will carry on. Yeah, today I learned a little bit about directions. I already knew how to ask where something is, but we're focused today on figuring out how to actually comprehend the answer. So yeah, let's get to it. Domo, konnichiwa. We're back for day number...
No worries. Whatever day number it is, you're here and that counts. Let's pick up exactly where we left off and keep sharpening your skills.
Day number 19 it is. What is on the agenda for today based on our lesson plan?
Since we've been working on polite requests and food, today we'll pivot toward directions. You'll learn how to ask where something is, like a station or a shop, so you'll be ready to navigate confidently. Sound useful? Let's start with where is and build from there.
Okay, where is was the very first phrase we learned when we learned eki wa doko desu ka? So I will say where is must be just doko.
Exactly right. Doko means where. You remembered the structure perfectly. So we'll expand from eki wa doko desu ka, and you'll be able to ask where all kinds of places are. Shops, restrooms, you name it. Let's get going.
Great. Well, should we learn more places first, or should we learn the directions? For example, like how to say left, how to say right, how to say straight, and things like corner and traffic lights, or, the things that I'd be using to actually listen to the directions.
Let's prioritize what's practical. We'll cover directions, left, right, straight, because understanding them will help you navigate. Once you've got those down, learning places will be even more useful. Let's start with hidari, left, migi, right, and maっすぐ. Ready?
I guess I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Hidari, migi, and maっすぐ. Did I pronounce that okay?
You did well. Your pronunciation is clear. Just keep the rhythm natural. With those directions down, you'll be confidently navigating soon. Let me know when you're ready to try stringing them into a full sentence.
Well, can you help me remember those words? They're a little bit... maybe I'm doing this a little too often and I'm not actually trying to memorize them before asking. But if there's a trick to help me remember left, right, and straight, that would be useful.
I get it. A memory hook can make it stick. For left, hidari, think of it as he daringly turned left. For right, migi, imagine me going right. And for straight, think of it like marching straight forward with massive confidence. Use those little cues and they'll come more naturally.
I'm not sure if those will work, but it's at least amusing, so we'll see if it helps. Hidari, migi, maっすぐ.
That's the attitude. The more you use them, the more natural they'll get. Trust me, even if the hooks are silly, if it makes you recall them, it's a win. Keep practicing, and soon you won't even need the hooks.
Okay, let's practice them.
Absolutely. I'll describe a simple scenario, and you respond with directions. Imagine I ask, how do I get to the station? You guide me. Left, right, straight, however you like.
Okay. Hidari to migi to maっすぐ.
Hi again. You were guiding me perfectly with those directions. If you ever feel unsure again, we'll just practice more. I'm here to keep you on track.
So in many other languages, the word then is very versatile in that it has many different meanings in many different contexts. Is that the same in Japanese? And I ask because rather than saying and between each of those directions, I would have rather said left and then left, like that kind of thing. So is there a simple word for then to say left, then right, then straight?
Yes, Japanese has a handy word for that. Soshite. It means and then or next in a sequence. So you'd say hidari, soshite migi, soshite maっすぐ. That way, you're smoothly linking your steps.
And does soshite mean anything else in different contexts?
Soshite is pretty straightforward. It's mainly used to connect actions or events in sequence, like then or and next. It doesn't have radically different meanings, so you can rely on it to guide sequences. Keep in mind, though, for more logical so therefore contexts, you'd use something like dakara or sore de.
That is a good clarification. Thank you. Arigato.
You're very welcome. With that clarity, you'll be able to navigate sequences confidently. Keep practicing and you'll be ready for anything.
Okay. What else can we do to solidify this? I mean, maybe if I ask for directions to a couple of things, you can give me directions and I can try to see if I understand what you've told me.
That's a great exercise. You ask for a place, any place, and I'll give you directions. Then you can repeat back what you understood. Let's give your listening and memory a workout.
Okay. トイレはどこですか？
トイレはまずまっすぐ行って、次に右に曲がって、その後左に曲がればすぐ右側にあります。
もう一度言ってください。
トイレはまずまっすぐ行って、次に右に曲がって、その後左に曲がればすぐ右側にあります。
Okay, so I understood that I needed to go straight ahead, then right, then left, and then right.
You've got it almost perfect. It was straight, then right, then left, and once you turn left, it's immediately on the right side. You're absolutely getting the sequence. Just keep practicing. Directions will become second nature.
Right, so there were obviously some words in there I didn't comprehend because when I heard right the second time, you were saying on the right side, whereas I just heard the word right and assumed it meant another right turn. So how can we work on filling out those gaps in my comprehension?
We can break it down into chunks. First, I'd introduce keywords like side, migigawa, right side, hidarigawa, left side. Then we practice short direction snippets, repeating them until they're familiar. After that, we'll piece them back into full directions so you can spot those subtle differences. It's all about layering comprehension step by step.
Okay, so obviously gawa means side, and you'll say it immediately following the direction. So migigawa and hidarigawa. Straight side obviously makes no sense, so we don't need to worry about maske gawa.
Exactly. Matsuru is just straight with no side. Now that you've got that, we'll work with more examples. Soon you'll catch every nuance and directions will be crystal clear.
Okay, so in that case,
you're ready to practice more directions. Whenever you want, just throw me a place and we'll keep sharpening that comprehension.
So, 駅はどこですか？
駅はまっすぐ行って、それから左に曲がって、最後に右側にあります。
すみません。もう一度言ってください。
駅はまっすぐ行って、それから左に曲がって、最後に右側にあります。
Okay, so I heard that I have to go straight and then left, and then it will be on the right-hand side.
Exactly right. You caught every detail. Straight, then left, and it's on the right side. Keep practicing exactly like that, and soon you'll have no trouble following any direction.
Yeah, I'm a little too proud of that. No, that was really good. Maybe now we can actually learn a few more places to use for this practice.
Absolutely. Let's broaden your toolkit. We'll add a few common spots like mise, shop, byouin, hospital, or kouen, park. That way, you can mix it up and feel ready for real-world scenarios. Let's keep expanding that repertoire.
Okay, so mise, byouin, and kouen. Did I pronounce that okay?
Pretty close. Just tweak a little. It's mise, byouin, byouin with a slight yo sound, and kouen, kouen. Your instincts are good. Just those minor adjustments and you'll sound even more natural. Let's put those new words to work next time.
Okay, so mise the shop, byouin the hospital, and kouen is the park.
Exactly. You've got each one lined up. Now, next time you ask, we'll throw in one of these places and you'll be guiding us around town with confidence.
And we also add maybe restaurant and cafe?
Of course. Restaurant is just restaurant, and cafe is cafe in Japanese. They're borrowed words, so they'll sound pretty familiar. Now you've got a full set to navigate your way through any outing.
Okay, so maybe tomorrow we'll add in things like next to or past the, things like that, where I could make phrases like the church, or not the church, the restaurant is next to the cafe, or you go through the park to reach the cafe. We can maybe start some of those things tomorrow. So in the meantime, though, we've got about 3 minutes left. So why don't we do some more like role plays using some of these places and directions?
Great idea. In these last few minutes, I'll pretend to be a traveler asking you in Japanese where something is, maybe a cafe or a park. You'll guide me using the directions we've practiced. Ready? I'll start by asking, 公園はどこですか?
はいはい。公園は、右、そして、右、そして、右は。
Perfect effort. You gave me 3 rights, so I'd be spinning in a nice circle. But the structure is right. Tomorrow, we'll get even smoother with more place details and connections. Great job today.
Yeah, I forgot, in the heat of the moment, I forgot Hidari and also Masuga. But yeah, that is quite funny that you end up in this where you started to find the park.
It happens to everyone. The key is you're engaging, and next time that hidari or masugu will jump right out. We'll keep building, and you'll be guiding me like a local soon.
Did I remember the word for next correctly? Was that soshite?
Yes, exactly. You used soshite perfectly to connect each step. So you've definitely got that one down. Just keep mixing in those other directions next time.
Okay, so to wrap up, sumimasen, ちょっといいですか?
Of course. Go right ahead. What's on your mind?
トイレはどこですか?
トイレですか?まっすぐ行って、それから左に曲がって、すぐ右側にありますよ。
すみません。ゆっくり話してください。もう一度言ってください。
トイレですか?まっすぐ行って、それから左に曲がって、すぐ右側にあります。
どうもありがとう。またね。
どういたしまして。またお話できるのを楽しみにしています。またね。
So I understood, I think, that I have to go straight ahead, then I turn left, and it's on the right-hand side.
You've understood it perfectly. Straight, then a left turn, and you'll find it on the right side. Great job following the sequence. You've nailed it.
どうもありがとう。もうどうもありがとう。
どういたしまして。こちらこそありがとうございます。またいつでも聞いてね。
Okay, またね. I'll wrap it up there. That was interesting. That was interesting. A good example of just picking up the gist and hopefully you can find your way with it. So, yeah, cool. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Today felt like a real progress day. It was like the first time through any of the activities where it actually felt like I was listening to something, comprehending it, and doing something with that. So hopefully more to come as I get better and better at sort of putting sentences together and things like that. So yeah, until tomorrow, matane.